Hi, my name is Jeff Drake. I'm a part of the Capital Campaign Committee, and my part of the campaign is Stewardship Resources. And I want to encourage you to be a part of that. We're going to be talking about the book, The Genius of Generosity, and the idea of generosity, and understanding that generosity is the gateway to the heart of God. When you think about generosity, I think about God who gave his son Jesus. I mean, that's all about generosity. And also understand, if we look at generosity, it helps to get our focus off ourselves and our focus on what God has for us and our focus in on others. Because if you understand that where your money flows, your heart goes, it's a good understanding that, if we're going to be giving to the church, we're going to be giving to the Capital Campaign, our heart's going to go in that direction. And understanding that the generosity is important for this campaign to actually work. Um, the campaign is going to need your generosity. We're going to need you to give above and beyond your tithes and offerings. We're going to ask you to help us to build a building that will help other people take their next step of faith. And in that, we also understand that your next step of faith may be giving to this campaign. You may be understanding that, if I'm going to give, this is going to take something extra from me. So I want to encourage you to think about that and take that next step of faith. How can you do that? Well, first of all, we're going to encourage you to get a copy of the book, The Genius of Generosity, and to read it along with the church. In September, we're going to be starting a campaign to go through this book, through stewardship series and through stewardship teaching by Pastor Larry. And along with that, we're going to encourage you to be a part of small groups or somehow the Genius of Generosity study. You can do that through Right Now Media. You could do Right Now Media through your computer or some of your smart TV. I've got mine hooked up. I can sit in my living room and watch some great teaching from the Right Now Media. If you don't have Right Now Media right now, I encourage you to call the church secretary and have her email you that information, or email the church secretary, and she can get that information how you can be hooked up to Right Now Media. Not right now. It's free to all the members. The church is taking care of the subscription, so you're fine. Along with that, get a copy of the discussion guide from the Campaign Corner at church or wherever it's going to be. It's mobile with our mobile church. They can either be mailed to you, or you can even have that emailed as well. And then if you can, get involved in a small group. Now, there are several small groups that will be doing the Right Now Media, the Genius of Generosity study. But along with that, if you can't get into a small group, we encourage you to find out. There's going to be some Zoom meetings that are going to be hosted. I'll be hosting one or two, and encourage you to find out how you can be involved in that. And and if you can't get involved in one of those, just read the book. Maybe find someone else to discuss some of the questions with. Maybe it's a friend you can call and say, hey, I've been reading about this generosity thing. What do you think? And accountability and discussion is always good when it comes to stewardship or any good study. So I want to encourage you to find ways that you can be involved in the Genius of Generosity in the days ahead.